Hey, y'all. If you are on YouTube, say hello. I'm trying to make sure that I go live on Instagram, but I don't know. I don't know what. Oh, it's catching up. Okay, so hey, guys, hey. Today, I want to talk to you about making sure that you know that if you have the skill of camera confidence or being able to speak on camera, there's no way you can ever go broke. And I'll be sharing my experience with this and what I want you guys to pay attention to. If you're here, say hello. Hey, Instagram. I see people coming on. All Organica. Hey, Georgia. I hope you guys can hear me because yeah, I hope you guys can hear me. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Hey, Lock Love. Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have so much to share today. And I was like, before the day is out, let me come on and just connect with you guys and say hello. I'm here on YouTube as well. Let me make sure my YouTube fam can see me. Hey, Britt, not Spears. No worries, Britt. I'm glad we're in the gym with you. Hey, G, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Y'all, I always try to remind myself that I always want to lead, right? And this morning I was journaling and that kept coming up for me. We're in strange times right now. And I know this is a time that a lot of people feel like, well, Zaylee, I don't know what to do to make sure that I am positioned for all opportunities that can come my way or happen. And I was like, you know what? We got to talk about this because it's silently being spoken about. Like a lot of people are operating in so much fear right now when it comes to their business, their jobs, their next move. And I want to remind you today that one of the skills that I always talk about and share with you guys is camera confidence, camera consistency, being able to get on camera and share who you are, what you do, educate people about how they can work with you. There's so much that you can do when you're on camera, and building that skill of camera confidence and consistency and being able to tell your story is such a powerful thing to have in place. I believe you can never go broke if you do. And I want to give you a good example, y'all, right? So I can't remember if I spoke about this in the membership or where I spoke about this, but we look at Don Lemon, and Don was fired from CNN. I think he was fired from CNN years ago. Or we look at Joyanne Reed, who is now doing her own show. And that makes me want to remind you guys, because they were on camera in their day jobs or whatever they were doing before. Obviously, we know what they were doing. Look at how they are able to build platforms based on the skills that they acquired, right? They're able to seamlessly move along, find the next best thing to do. It's very different from if someone is, let's say, a trucker and they got fired, they would have to find something else. If there's nothing else, well, these people are going to do so much better than they were doing in their amazing positions on TV, right? And so I want to remind you that they could have chosen to bow out and depend only on a network or depend only on a certain time slot and what people knew about them in their past. But they decided to move on and build an even more prominent, bigger, and better brand by being on video, right? Now they have access to the people that they dreamed of having access to without a huge network and without the pressure of a huge network. Can you imagine that? Like showing up so that you're able to connect directly to the people you desire to work with, connect with, build a platform for. And I do not want you guys to get left back or caught up in fear when it comes to being able to put yourself out there and being in control of your own opportunities or the way your business grows or the people that you connect to. It's so important. So that's what we're gonna focus on. Let me just make sure everybody's okay. Hey, Candace, high impact moments. Lebia, how are you, love? Becca Boo. I'm just saying hi to everyone that's here. Of course, I'm gonna look down and catch myself with my notes, but I just want to remind you guys that panicking is not going to do anything for you. You are designed, you were designed to lead. Okay. And the highest form of leading or visibility is being on camera. And I know it might feel scary for some. You get on, you get off, you start creating and then you stop. There's so much that goes into it. But when you find a cadence that works for you, it is the most powerful, liberating thing ever. Most times when I'm on camera, I go to bed so fulfilled knowing that I poured. I did God's work today. I helped someone, or I shifted somebody's mindset, or I helped someone to overcome the way that they think about their content creation process, or an offer that they have, or something, you know? So, the other thing that I want to make sure of, let me just make sure I get back into my notes, because y'all know if I don't stay aligned with my notes, I'm gonna ramble. P.S. If you're watching the replay, y'all know I love to say hi to the replay crew and catch up with the replay crew. So make sure you say hi if you are on the replay crew. If you're watching after, you guys know how I feel about that. I want to just touch on, there was a time where I felt like I had to stay behind the scenes, and I felt like the harder I worked, the better it would be for me, or the more perfect I was, the better it would be for me, or the more I spent time on things that really did not add up, the better it would be for me. And there was a time where I feel like I just couldn't catch myself. And I realized that I was operating not in alignment with my biggest dreams and goals, but I was operating in alignment with most of my fears, right? I wasn't taking any risks at all. I was just operating how I felt like I should operate. Like, you know what? I'm just going to do what's easy for me. And I kept doing easy and not realizing that the next level was behind all of the things that I was afraid of. And I kept myself busy by doing easy things or things that felt good. And whenever things felt uncomfortable, I didn't like it. So I would start going live, I would start creating content, I would start putting out content on YouTube, and then I would pull back, and then I would start again. And I realized that I had a pattern of sabotaging myself. And on top of that, my content was also very robotic because I was so nervous about what I was sharing. I knew I had that wealth of information. I knew I had the experience. I know I had the expertise, but oh my gosh, I just could not figure out just how to be myself, how to feel comfortable with what I was saying, how to be open and connect with people. We're all people at the end of the day. And so I realized that I needed to create a shift or make a shift. And this is something that I see with a lot of business owners online, especially if you are high performing, right? Or, gosh, I can't remember the other word that I would use to describe. Yeah, I would say high performing. I am, Miss Mullins said, being able to look at the camera is scary. I completely get it. I know that it is scary. Trust me. But you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it as well. Rio's trying to fix my lighting because he's like, it's kind of dark. Okay, so, gosh, what was I saying? I was in a place where I was not operating in the way that I should have been. Okay, guys, Rio's trying to fix my camera while I'm live. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Okay. He's trying to make it lighter for you guys. Hey, Ray. So, yes. And I see this with a lot of online business owners. Sorry, y'all. I'm excited. I see this with so many online business owners, and people who overthink. So sometimes high performers overthink, and they often think only about just the things that people will say, or their family or friends, or just things that really don't even matter. And as soon as you make the decision to release all of that, that's when things begin to open up for you, right? It's an internal decision. But I realized that I was not operating in alignment with who I knew I wanted to be. And so I started getting on camera and I started speaking my truth and telling my truth and not being afraid if I trip up over a word or if my accent comes out, or just the stupid things that we tend to tell ourselves. And that's where things started snowballing for me, right? And that's what happens with most of my clients as well, right? That release of overthinking, the release of fear, the release of perfection, the release of maybe if I'm more on the side of perfect, right? And I say this perfectly, people will resonate when that's the furthest thing from the truth. No one really resonates with perfection, right? So I want you guys to think about these things that I'm saying and start thinking about, how can I mold and shift this about my own brand and what I'm doing? And one of the things that really helped me to release the robotic camera syndrome is what I call it, is starting to tell my stories. I realized that the things that I shared with people face to face and one to one, when I came online and shared them, that was a shift for me. But it really also came from me being an influencer back in the day, right? I'd create hair and makeup tutorials, all those things. I have a whole other video about that. And so I realized, oh, okay, when I extracted my personality and I removed all of that, I lost people. People want to be able to relate to you. And so I started building and building and building based on my story. A lot of us are so stuck on tips and tricks and all these things. And I know it can get like that, but if you want a community that is in love with you and all you do and how you can help and your service and your products and all of that, get on camera and share your story, right? I'm not saying it's the only type of content that you need to create, but man, story is such a powerful thing. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. And I'll be sharing that in a little bit. Miss Mullins said, that's me. I overthink and an hour goes by and I have done nothing. Okay. Tired of being tired of overthinking. I get it. I get it because I used to operate like that. I used to be so overwhelmed with every single piece of content. And when you get so overwhelmed with every piece of content, how you show up, how you like just all the things, what happens is you create less content. And if you're in the Brave on Video membership, we talk about this all the time. You have to get to a point where you are not only thinking about the most perfect thing you can create or put out, you have to get to a place where you actually feel like the more that I share and put out there, the more data I'll have to understand my content, to understand what people like and what they don't like. You have to be able to sit and understand what is it that I'm putting out that's resonating, that's not resonating. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid if something gets 2 likes or 3 likes. You know, a lot of people get to that point. They put out a few things and you start thinking, people don't like me. People are not resonating with my content. Like, you don't even give the platform or the algorithm some time to crank up and understand your messaging, what you're putting out there. You have to do wrong things before you do right things, right? But one thing you can never go wrong in is sharing your own experiences and your stories. So here's what happens to a lot of people who are experts. They've been in the industry for so long. They've been doing all the things. What happens is they see people who are younger, who started a year or 2 ago. They see those people getting all of the opportunities, all of the things that they desire to get and do. They see those people getting everything, and they end up, just with a lot of resentment and anger, like, why that person and not me? I've been doing this for hundreds of years. And a lot of them start off their content like that. Nobody cares about how long you've been in the industry. There are stories that you can tell so that people realize, oh, this person has been around for a long time. Maybe I need to listen to this person or connect with this person. So I want you guys to think about that as well. How are you telling your story so that someone knows you are the expert? They're not questioning your expertise. They realize, ooh, I consistently see this person just knowing what they're talking about, right? They know what they're talking about. They've been around for a while without trying to say in every post, I've been in the industry for 20 something years. Well, we don't know that because you're keeping all that sauce behind. You're keeping all that sauce. Like, we can't even get to know you well. So these are things that I want you to start thinking about when it comes to how you're showing up online, or the fears that are holding you back from showing up online, right? Just getting really clear in grounding yourself into your present. Like, what am I using today in my day to day? What do I love? What tools am I using? What do I love right now? What is so easy for me? What's something I've been using for years? How am I using it? What is the process that I'm using it with? A lot of people don't even realize those conversations can completely shift things for you. Right? The other thing is what's going on in your industry. So if you have been around, you know about the unique method, which is what I teach in my Camera Confidence Challenge. It's a story system that helps you dig into your past, your future, your present. It allows you to share from your own unique perspective and share content that is so you, right? That is like, oh my gosh, I don't see anyone else online that is completely like this person that I follow or that I worked with or that I buy from. And, you're able to start creating a unique brand, a unique voice. Like people know when they see your content, what your content looks like, what it sounds like. They know what to look out for from you. Do you have anyone that's like that? Or that you look at that you love that's like that? For me, I could definitely think about a few people. One of them being Tabitha Brown. We like you already know what Tab sounds like, what her content looks like. Like you already know, right? Like who's that for you? If you want to put it in the comments, I would love to see. P.S. While you might be typing that in, I am hosting my Camera Confidence Challenge. It is that time again. I'm so excited. We already have people signing up. Right? So I want to make sure that you guys know that it is happening. If you're on Instagram, you can comment the word confidence to get into the challenge for only $87 today. It's definitely going up. We already even have people who are repeating the challenge with us. So if you want to get in for that price, comment confidence. If you're on YouTube, I've got you. The link is in the description box to get that price for today. And I think we're closing cart. We're wrapping up everything on, what's today, y'all? I'm like, today's Tuesday. Okay, so we're closing on Thursday, right? Cherise said, fail forward, literally. And a lot of people are afraid for people to see them fail. A lot of us are afraid for people to see us grow. A lot of us are afraid of all these things. So even when I look back at my old content, first of all, my husband, Rio, he's currently typing as me on YouTube. Y'all, it's so crazy, right? We were updating his editing portfolio and we were looking at videos that he edited last year compared to videos that he edited this year. And there's so much growth in his skill, but also there's so much growth in how I create and how I produce. In the span of a year, what if I had never created anything in that time and I couldn't look at that timeline and see the difference? Okay, like, come on. I want us to start thinking about these things because it's so, so, so important for us to understand just the difference of like, wow, man, like, I'm actually growing. I'm actually putting my reps in. And so this is just something that I want y'all to think about as you grow in your journey. Hey, Connect with Humu. Hey, Kylie. Hey, Rich. Hey, y'all. I'm just saying hi to everyone that comes on. Y'all know how I do if you're on the live. But this is something that I want you to think about. Like, give yourself that room to grow. A lot of us are so stuck in shame, y'all. We are so stuck in shame. And I remember that part of my journey where, and I tell this story all the time, I used to feel like if I start putting out the content that I really want to put out there, oh my gosh, my friends that I grew up with in Trinidad or in high school are going to be like, who is this person? Or my family is going to be like, well, who does she think she is? Or, just all of these things. I would tell myself all of these stories. What if I continue to tell myself those stories, y'all? I think about the people I've encountered, the people that have watched my videos, the people that have done so many different things, that have worked with me, the companies I've worked with, corporations I've worked with, students that came through my programs. What if I had never, what if I had just said, well, I care so much about what people are going to think about me if I operate at my highest level that I am just, I'm not going to do it. Right? Like, how crazy would I sound? So I want you guys to think about that as well. Hey, Nikki. Miss Mullins said, I binged you on Thinkific and glad you started coming on my YouTube homepage. Oh my gosh, listen, I'm telling you, like, I think about just all the opportunities that I've had, all the partnerships that I've done, Miss Mullins, and it's like, whoa, what if I kept thinking about only my family and friends and being afraid of like what people would say about me or what people's thoughts about me would be, or like I'm really glad that I got over that, and I work with people every day who kind of struggle through that, or they're on the other side of the spectrum, as in they only care about ego and how they're positioning themselves, so much so that it's paralyzing to them. And so the content output, it struggles and suffers. And sometimes that happens when you feel like you're supposed to be in a certain place, but you're also struggling with where you are right now. And there's no hybrid or no middle place or middle ground for you mentally. And so a lot of people just decide to do nothing or not show up versus showing up and deciding, I'm going to grow and shift and change and evolve. And I'm going to be okay with doing that so that I can help other people along their journeys, right? A lot of us definitely struggle with that. So I just want you guys to remember that people don't buy from who is the best all the time. They buy from who they trust. And so when you keep trying to show up like a robot or trying to be perfect in all that you do, what you do is you don't give people a chance to know you, like you, or know you, love you, like I say, and trust you deeply enough to buy from you, right? And so if you keep on only operating in what you feel is best and what you feel is perfection, then that can be something that you end up struggling with. So one thing that we are working through in our Camera Confidence Challenge is shifting that attention from you to the people that you are serving. And so the cool thing is I'm live coaching through the whole challenge, and you can get feedback from me based on your challenge and what you are sharing. See, when you make a decision to shift things from your place of ego and how you think people should receive you or receive what you say, and you start I want to say understanding how people consume, why people consume specific things, a mixture of things that people can consume from you in different formats. You start realizing, okay, so I was placed here to serve. I have a bigger message on my heart. I have something deep in my belly that I need to really share and put out there. And my ego is preventing me from actually doing that. Right? So I want you guys to start thinking in that way. Start thinking in that way. It is not about you all the time. If you keep thinking only about yourself, you're going to get stuck. Your ideal client will not be able to find you. They will not be able to see you because you will only be creating for you. And I know that there's a whole, I could go on and on about this, about the difference between an artist creating for themselves and what they love and like and want people to see, and a business owner. There's a sweet spot of finding a place to where you're able to ride that line and create from both. Now I see people liking on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate you. Hey Abby, Rio. So I just wanted to come on and really talk to you guys about this, because a lot of people are so silent. They have that fear of judgment happening. They have that fear of dislike or being canceled is another one. Oh, y'all, I could go on and on and on. Right? Miss Mullins said, is a challenge live? Yes, it is. It is a live 10-day challenge. We start on the 21st of April. So in a few days, 21st of April, and we're running till the 30th of. Now, if you have a program that you want to get off the ground and sell, get into the challenge. If you have a service that you want to sell, an offer that you've been building and creating, get into the challenge. I can't say it enough, right? If you are someone that feels a bit invisible, you feel like people are not seeing you like they should see you. You've been in your space for a while, but this thing is just keeping you back. This fear is just keeping you back. Get into the challenge. If you have been creating, but you don't create consistently. So I have people that come and they say, well, Zay, I don't have an issue with confidence. I'm confident on camera. And then when I get back into the depths of it, no, you're not confident, right? You have things that you're still dealing with. So confidence, this is the thing, y'all. People think camera confidence is only like being confident on camera or showing up on camera, but there's so much depth to camera confidence. Are you open to saying the thing that nobody else in your industry is saying out loud? Right? Are you open to building a powerful brand that has so much depth and legs in this space? People know you for the way you think, your processes. They know your voice, your content. They know you. Are you there yet? And is something keeping you back from that? So sometimes somebody who thinks they're confident will say, well, you know what, I created a season of this podcast that I have. And so, it was great. I am confident, but, I need to get back on it and start creating again. And it's like, wait, so why did you stop? Like, what got in the way of you continuing to build your legacy like you were? Like, what slowed you down? Now, I get that things change sometimes. People shift directions, but most people I talk to, they have no reason. They just stop. So that's something that we are getting into inside of the challenge. So there are people that think they're confident, but they're not. There are people that think they're confident, and I will go on their profiles, and you have not created anything. You have not shown up for your business. Last post was March 2024. Hello, honey, what are you doing? So if these are things that are landing with you, get into the Camera Confidence Challenge. I am going to show you how to build a power story collection. It's a collection of stories that you can pull out of a bag and connect it back to your content and your business goals and share effortlessly. I'm going to show you how to be present in your content creation journey, especially for the days where you're like, I don't know what to share today. You can find something. Let me ground you and help you be present and show you how you can do that. Of course, there'll be topics in there that you can share. We are also adding a bonus. I spoke to my assistant about this today. We're adding a bonus for people that do desire to live stream and you have no idea of how, what to talk about when you're live streaming. And the other thing that we're adding is my full live streaming process, how I extract content from my live streams. It's so easy. And I show you step by step how to do it. So how you can go live and then take that live and create reels, carousels, organic content. I'm not speaking about tips and tricks here, y'all. If you want a potent brand, the Camera Confidence Challenge is for you. If you want to sound like everybody else and you want to continue doing that, it is not for you, right? So just wanted to be sure to share that. Hey, ATL Grow, Milan, how are you doing? Hey, Mitt. Hey, Kayla. Hey, guys. Hey, hi. Hey, Danielle. So I just wanted to share that. It is a live challenge. I will be coaching live 5 times inside of the challenge. So it's going to be pretty exciting. You're going to be able to create your content or create your videos, and I'm going to be able to go over them with you. There's always a bomb community in the challenge. We always end up following and supporting each other. It's an experience, to be really honest. So if you're open to that, we would love to have you in the Camera Confidence Challenge, so that, I can get to know you and your business even better. Any questions, y'all, before I jump off? Hey, Caleb, Living in Color with Key or Kai. Am I saying that correctly? Hey, y'all. Hey, I know we have people that are already in the challenge. Some of y'all are not playing. Okay. If you see this live stream and you have any questions, definitely leave it down below. I'm happy to answer whatever questions you might have. But if you don't have any questions, I'm about to hop off. I appreciate you guys so much. Also, the last thing I will say is that last year I had an AI component that everyone absolutely loved. This year I revamped that AI component and it is Y'all, if y'all were in last year's challenge and you loved our AI component, this time it's gonna blow your entire mind because it's gonna write out your video scripts for you. It's going, but as you, not as anyone else, okay? It is gonna help you to create your story bank so that you don't have to do all of that manual work. And if you're using a tool like ChatGPT, because it's a custom GPT that I have crafted and built from the ground up, the beautiful thing is that after the challenge, you'll be able to continue to create using it. I might go live tomorrow or the day after to show that GPT, but it is so good. Okay. I get into it daily and extract content from it. So if you do use AI, you want an easier process, you want to be able to write video scripts, please, 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 not even only video scripts, you can do so much more with it too. Hey, Tammy, the link, if you're on YouTube, because you are, I see you on YouTube, the link is in the description box. So if you look in the description box, you should see the link there. Official ISO Kanibi. Did I say that correctly? If you are on Instagram, just comment the word confidence and you'll get the automated DM. You'll get that link automatically. So today, if you join today, the challenge is $87, okay? If you join tomorrow, I think it's 127 and the day after is 147. But after we close out, it is going back up to 597. Okay. So if you do want to get in, I suggest that you get in today at 87 if you desire to. If you got a little more coin, honey, tomorrow you can join too and the day after. But I want to make sure that you guys get in. And I think Rio is sending the link too. Into the comments. If you guys are on YouTube, I think he did. If you're on Instagram, comment the word confidence and you'll get it. You said you try. So if you haven't gotten it, send me a DM if you have not gotten it, and I'll send that link to you. You said I tried saying your name. Okay, I did. I did. I like learning names, but sometimes I have to hear you say it as well. I know my name is complicated, right? Zaylee. Tammy said join today. Tammy, did you join already while you were on the live or you joined before? Let me know. Living in color with Key it is Key. Living in color with Key said I joined. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to connect with you. Key, it's going to be absolutely amazing. I promise you, it's going to be so fire, y'all. This is one of the things that I do. When I do this, I am so full and so it's going to be amazing. Georgia said the link is also in Zaylee's story. Thank you, Georgia. You guys are so amazing. But I can't wait to meet you if you join this challenge. It is very transformative. It's going to be an experience that you do not forget. You won't forget it. Trust me. It's like nothing else. I have not been in anything else that felt like that. The energy is insane. It is just an experience that you're going to walk away with. You're going to walk away with stories that you can tell. You're going to walk away with content, ideas that you can share, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, in a newsletter. I don't care where. I shared even the other day, how I think about threads. I literally use my own system for creating on Threads, and I have a small audience on Threads, and the way that I'm able to connect with people, find new people, it's just such a beautiful thing. So Tammy said, I will after you finish the live. Gotcha, Tammy. I need help. I'm unorganized. Ooh, Tammy, tell me more. How are you unorganized? I want to know. Y'all, it was sunny when I started the live stream. This is why. So this is another thing I teach. You cannot depend on natural light when you are, this is just a live stream. But if I was doing an official YouTube video, you were probably here when it was bright and now it's dark. But we're going to rock out. Or maybe I should plug my backlight in. But yeah, y'all, let me know if you have any other questions. Let me see. Milan, welcome to the challenge. Oh my gosh. Milan, it's going to be so awesome working with you. Thank you for joining. Let me see. Hey, Domi. Hey. I hope I said your name right. Hey, Claudia. I feel like my people are just coming on. Rachel. Hey, Rachel, the Rachel Harper. I like that name. Tammy, why do you feel unorganized? Too many irons in the fire. Do you mean like too many content ideas, or you feel like you're doing too much? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Sorry, y'all. I gotta put my light on back here so y'all can see me clearly. All right. Let me see. What other questions do y'all have? If y'all have no more questions, I'm gonna get off, but I'm super excited to work with you if you have joined the challenge. Tammy said she has too many irons in the okay, content. Oh, Tammy, I got you. That is easy. Got you, got you, got you. It's so crazy because I'm actually seeing some of you guys joining live, which is absolutely amazing. Key said, too many content ideas for me. Key, what? Tell me, talk to me about these content ideas because I want to know. Sharice asked what time. Sharice, we are live. So the challenge is from the 21st till the 30th of April. And so you get access to all of the content. You're able to work through the challenge and create your videos if you desire on YouTube. Privately, some people do unlisted links. On Instagram, you're able to share, and you're able to share it in the community. So we have an app if you don't know. So you're able to log into the app, share your content, connect with the community. People are cheering you on. You're cheering people on. It's a whole vibe. And so at 7 p.m., we go live. So my husband, Rio, and I coach. And so within the 10-day challenge, we will be live with you 5 times within the 10 days, right? So it's going to be an amazing experience, but we usually start in the evenings because we know some people are at work or have to put the kids to bed. So 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern is the time for the challenge. Hey, Gary, how are you? So if you are, Sharice, I hope I answered your question. If you're tired of sharing like boring content, or if you have realized I want depth to my brand, I'm no longer just wanting to create tips and tricks. I want to break out of just sharing Canva graphics. I feel like I'm so inconsistent, Zaylee. If all of that sounds like you, I would love to have you there. Absolutely love to have you there. So yes, our start time is 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're on the live and you do want to join the challenge, just comment the word confidence. If you don't want to comment the word confidence, DM me the word confidence on Instagram. If you're on YouTube, because y'all know I love to multi-stream, all you have to do is check the description and the link to join the challenge is there. Tonight or today, it is $87. Tomorrow, it goes up automatically to $127. Right? And trust me, I will be sharing so much more as the days go by, right? So, and then on Thursday, it will be $147, and then it goes back up to $597. And then we're closing doors anyway. So if you want to join at $597, that's completely fine too. We would love to have you. Miss Mullins said, you and the challenge sound amazing. Thank you, Miss Mullins. I appreciate you. All right. Let me see. I think you guys are good. Tammy, just click the link. Or if you follow me on Instagram, you can you can just message me confidence, which is how I get to know so many of you amazing people in the DMs. Y'all know I'm always in my DMs, but click on that landing page. If it sounds like something you desire to do, let's do it. Like I said, I have also revamped our AI in there, and people loved that AI the last time. It is even better this time around. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. I'm going to be recording the videos for that. I might pop on live while I'm recording the videos for it and actually also just share the live stream. Hey, Barbie doll. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, y'all. All right, guys. I love you all so much. I appreciate y'all for being on the live. Again, Comment confidence under any of my posts on Instagram or DM me the word confidence. You will get the link to join the Camera Confidence Challenge. If you feel like this is something that you really, really like, girl, I am tired of myself, my inconsistency, not knowing my brand in great depth, please, I would love to have you there. If you know that you're meant for more, you're sitting here in this chat and you know that you're ready to position yourself, be confident and consistent on camera, and take everything that you're doing to a whole new level, especially if you are really experienced, you know your stuff inside out, your genius is on the inside, but people are not seeing it on the outside, and you do desire to build a powerful brand in the online space. I'd love to have you in the Camera Confidence Challenge. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Have a good night.